What's up, y'all? I'm Max from SWMRS. I play guitar and I sing some songs, and today I'm going to show you how to play some of our new songs from Berkeley's On Fire. Alright, so the next song is Too Much Coffee, and when we were recording the record and writing the record, we knew we wanted Too Much Coffee to come after Berkeley's On Fire, not only because they're kind of like two polar opposites of songs, but they're actually both in drop D. And we knew that live, if we played them back to back, which we do, we can stay in drop D for at least two songs without having to retune. So the end of Berkeley's On Fire is this big open D note, and immediately on the record and live, again, it's not a synthesizer, it's the guitar that makes the noise at the beginning of Too Much Coffee. So it's harmonics again, but this time it's harmonics down here on the 7th fret of the top strings rather than the low strings. It's up here. And it sounds like this. And in the verse, we do the same thing. We go. Live it gets pretty difficult, but that's why we make Jacob play it. But pretty much we switch on the harmonics of this song. We do mostly on the 7th fret, the last 3 strings. So it goes, let's just call them strings 4, 5, and 6, even though it's G, B, and E for those of you who want to know. Strings 4, 5, and 6 it goes 4, 6, 5, 4, 6, 5, 4, 6, 5, 4, 6, 5 over and over again. And then we do the same thing here. So that's how you do the harmonic part of Too Much Coffee. It's really simple, but it's hard to kind of master. And again, when you're doing harmonics, it looks like I'm playing that note right there, but actually you just have your string your finger barely touching the strings, and you want to be level all the way across. You can do it with your pointer too. Took me so long to record this part perfectly, but it made the song sound really pretty. So I like to think of like this song and a lot of other songs in this album as having so many layers of guitars, but they're not all just playing big rock stuff. They're doing different textures to kind of like give you a full sound. And so for this song we've got, again, the harmonics at the beginning, but then in drop D, with usually a thicker guitar, we do the, right? So that's done. We stay in drop D, just like the previous song, and we go 1st fret, we slide up to the 12th, and then hit an open D. So it says, the second one of those, we let it ring out. And when everything comes back in, we have this going, as the guitar is also doing this, and then we have the bass playing, and then it's time for the lead to come in. And I think this would be really fun for everyone to learn at home because it's quite simple, but it's really pretty as a standalone riff, and it's just... The way we play that riff, you're hitting the open D as we're hitting the notes on the G string, and it's the 11th fret, the 9th fret, and the 7th fret that you're working with, as well as the 9th fret of the D string. So it's just these 4 notes, along with the open D. And it starts by going open D to the 11th fret of the G string. So we go. So it goes open 11 9 9 7 9 11 9 7 7 on the D string, and then it does the same thing. So all together it's in between the notes, you can hit the open A as I'm doing so. Awesome. So the last thing I want to show you is how to play Too Much Coffee at home, just the basic chords, so that at least you can play along to the record, or if you want to sing it in your bedroom or to people, or whatever you want to do. This is the basic chords. We don't do it on the record, but it's the chords of the song. So it's in D. I'm tuned normally again. I'm not in drop D anymore. You can do the verse straight shots. So that's just going from the 5th fret to the 7th fret on the harmonics. And I actually do that when we play it acoustically because I think it sounds fuller and more exciting. I think the only way to do this is like with the whole band. So we go that for the verse. And then the chorus, we hit a G. 1, 2, 3, and then it goes to the Don't Tell Me How to Sing This Song. So now we go to a D, E minor, tell me how to sing this song, B minor to G. So that's a D, E minor, B minor, and then the second time through we go to a C. And I've got everything it takes, so don't try to tell me how to sing it in dumb. Tell me how to sing this song. Back to that C. And then the verse again. That's the basics of Too Much Coffee. And again, you can go back to that main riff later on in the song when it pops up again. But that's the tools. That's the tools to make it all happen.